This was sent by Julia, and she tells me that a security camera in a family home has caught something really inexplicable. They have only moved in recently, but ever since they wake up to some really strange noises in the middle of the night. Even their motion sensor alarm gets toggled on ever so often, without anybody being on the ground floor. The family has mounted several security cameras around the house for safety, and to maybe capture the cause of all of this. One evening, the camera in the living room has caught something really bone-chilling. Apparently the man was alone that night, and nobody else should have been on this recording but him. So, how do we explain this semi-transparent figure walking up the stairs? Is it a ghost from the past? The next clip was uploaded to YouTube by user Angel Martinez. This video was taken near Albuquerque, New Mexico, just off of Route 66. Angel says he saw the creature in his headlights before pulling out his phone to film. He states, "They were skinny, bony, and walking on their back legs. They may have had some sort of dead animal on their heads. And there were at least 20 or more. They made weird noises as they ran from us. It sounded nothing like a cow or other animal."
That's it right there, huh? What is that? It's fucking scary. In the middle of nowhere. Weird. Whoa.
In the video, we can make out two pair of eyes around the bush, and they appear to notice Angel's vehicle straight away. Angel believes these were skinwalkers. Some commenters have guessed these also could be Wendigos. What do you think? A strange creature? Or was it just cows after all? The next video stems from Indonesia, and it was found on the profile of user NVTesari12. He shared it after a nightly trip on the motorbike of his friend. They were on the way back home after visiting a friend. The young man states that whatever was captured that night, straight above them, was visible to the naked eye. And no, it was not a traffic light. Very interesting. What exactly was floating there in the sky? What's your idea? The two men believed that it was a female spirit, which is why they were startled quite a bit after that. Could it have been something else that was hanging there? It is certainly mysterious though. Two friends were about to record a guitar solo in one of their apartments. While they were setting everything up and getting ready, they accidentally captured a shadow figure standing in the back corner. Was it an evil spirit that tried to drain energy? Or an unearthly visitor maybe? Guess we will never know. Maybe you know the following family. They have been haunted by several paranormal forces that trouble them in their own house. And there are a couple of recordings of them documenting different events. Tonight the whole family is over when these energies tamper with their furniture. And it gets even wilder. Some other pieces are getting thrown around. Then they try to make contact in form of a seance.
Look at there. It's a friggin' water off it on again. Put the Bible on the hands. If you're able.
But this only makes the activity worse, and things are getting out of hand quickly.
Turn this light on. Hey, Leslie, I'm sorry. What is that? I don't know. This is a new one on me, Jerbo. What is it? Where's the cat? No. Are you okay? Oh, God. I'm so here. Get her a friggin' rag. Here.
Maybe a shirt helps this woman to calm herself down a little bit.
Hey, go. Wait a minute. Listen. Come on, man. Bring the camera. Let's get out. Come on. Hold on. Go on. Look it up. Take this off. Shut it in there. Shut it under the bed.
At this point, we can only watch and see how intense these forces are working in this home.
God damn, ain't nothing. Check it out, Jacob. Get this off of it. Let's get it going. Let's get it. God. Yeah, guys, come on. Let's get it. Go. Move. Get this. Get in here, man. Come on. Go. I tried telling you. I told you don't be doing it. Wait. Listen. What? Listen. Wait.
But not only knocking, even the piano starts playing by itself.
Get up. Jerry Green. Oh my God. Oh God. Jerry Green. We're gonna be shot. I shall not walk. You make me to lie down and bring it. Oh my God. Walls, man.
Then they have an idea. What about the Bible? It certainly will help with this haunting, right? I'm not sure at this point. It feels they are needing an exorcism.
Get over here. What the hell, goddamn, Tommy? Let's go, come on. Let's go, mate. Let's get out of here, come on.
Now we will be looking into the haunting of Maddie Bark. Maddie is experiencing paranormal activity in her home and is sharing her experiences on her channel. Maddie lives in Maine, and it appears from her videos that this haunting has been plaguing her for over a year now. Let's take a look into some of the occurrences around her home.
I swear to God I saw it.
You saw it?
I saw it and I heard it. It was like a weird screech. I swear to God I saw something.
Oh my God, what is that?
It was on the tree line. Did you see that?
Yeah.
Oh my God. What the is that?
Yo, let's go outside. Let's go.
I don't know what that was. What the?
In her first clip, she spots something outside her window and quickly pulls her phone out to record it. The figure appears to be mostly draped in white, walking rather quickly, but the most disturbing part, what many viewers notice, is how tall the entity is. Many pointed out that it appears to be as tall or even taller than the trees in Maddie's backyard. Maddie quickly turns on the light to spot the creature, but unfortunately it is out of sight by then. Could this be the first sighting of the spirit that haunts Maddie's house? Things escalate quickly from there in the second clip.
Maggie? Oh my God. Maggie? Who is the fuck?
Oh my god.
Loud noises were heard from outside the house, so Maddie and her friend decide to come down while filming.
Do you see anything?
No, I don't see anything.
Her clock closed.
Once again, an apparition in white can be seen outside Maddie's house. The figure lingers at the door for a few moments before disappearing. The third video that Maddie posted was taken from her basement one night, and she believes to have captured poltergeist activity. After the boxes fall or are pushed by an unseen force, what looks to be a face can be seen from the shelves. Some viewers have said this haunting seems more like a demon than a lost spirit. What do you think? The following video was uploaded by paranormal investigator Alberto Dell'Arco. This time, Alberto and his team are visiting a school that has been abandoned since 2015, when there was a fire that resulted in multiple unfortunate deaths. The team starts the investigation by making their way through the quick overgrown grass outside the school. They call out multiple times to see if perhaps there are other people exploring tonight. However, they seem to be completely alone in the abandoned school.
Se oyó algo que se cayó, ¿no? Sí, esto se está cayendo, vean.
The team makes their way downstairs to this large open room, and that is when they notice movement behind them.
¿Cómo es que era este espacio antes? ¿Qué, güey? ¿Qué? Oh, aquí, todo esto. Toda la estructura está moviendo mucho. A ver. Uy, me tropecé. Pero, a ver, es como un efecto péndulo, ¿ya vieron?
Just the wind? Or is it possible something is trying to communicate with Alberto in this building?
Cuidado.
After exploring the building further, the team makes their way outside, but the strange occurrences are not quite finished yet.
Hola. Mira. Prendió otra vez, igual, hasta el amarillo. Mira.
As we can see clearly in the video, nobody was touching the blue door before it started shaking. But only moments after that, something can be seen on the upper floor of the building, right behind Alberto.
Han quedado invadidas por todo esto, ¿no? Invadidas por lo que es... ¿Qué, güey? ¿Qué? Allá, güey, se me hizo ver una sombra.
A shadow is seen quickly moving from inside the window and then disappearing out of sight. Is this possibly another attempt to get the team's attention? What do you guys make of this paranormal investigation? Do you believe the spirits of those lost in the fire still linger in the school? Our next capture was sent by Rhonda, who is on a nightly trip with her team, Shadow Patrol Paranormal Investigations. One of her team members seems to have recorded something really interesting on camera that night. Rhonda and her team are doing these investigations for over 20 years, and I'm sure that they have come across many intriguing things. But this night, an interesting mist could be captured on the left side of the screen. It appears that a wispy shape is flying straight through the screen. What was it? I have no idea. But I see that it definitely has paranormal potential. The next video was sent by Danielle, and it was captured by a security guard who was patrolling a supermarket on his new job in the midst of night. The whole incident transpired over the span of 20 minutes, and the first event that caught his attention was the music turning on in the whole supermarket. He didn't think anything of it and just kept documenting this event. Then a supermarket cart is moving. Laughing it off, the first thing that popped in his head was that his new colleagues must be putting a prank on him. What else, right? But things kept happening and he couldn't really find any of his colleagues. It appeared that these noises kept stemming out of nowhere. Tracing it back brings him into some sort of storage room. And it is there where poltergeist activity is occurring. Still, the man was sure that it was all a setup caused by his new colleagues. So the lookout for the pranksters continues.
No hay cómo expresar la evidencia, porque a veces se mueven cosas, se rompen cosas. Y pues cómo uno puede decir, no, yo no fui, si pues tienes... Ay, cabrón, ese es el Santa Claus.
In this room, the Santa Claus mannequin seems suspicious, and he starts joking around and greeting Santa Claus.
No vengo a molestarte.
Then this figurine starts rocking back and forth. Maybe he was just amazed by all of his friends' preparation. He decides to check for any wiring that is connected to Santa, and is asking for the mannequin to keep moving, which it does.
Hola, Santa Claus. Hey. Mándale un saludo a mis amigos, por favor. Ay, no manches. ¿Qué pedo? No está conectado, no manches.
The big doll drops, giving the man a chance to check for anything that had been tampered with. But no, nothing could be found. Nothing was connected to it.
No manches, ni siquiera está conectado, no manches. Oye, gordo, ¿estás bien?
He then leaves, but things are still moving on its own.
La verdad es que...
He was a bit startled at this point and made his way out of there. Another lonesome explorer who made his way out to investigate an abandoned house. Locals mentioned that they could hear screams stemming from the place once in a while. Nothing too crazy yet, but he was about to capture something that he couldn't explain. Who is that girl? Was she a former resident here? The man was sure that he was alone at the time.